Hello everyone, this is Carol, Scrapping Carol, and I'm here this evening to share with you a Not So Many album that I created. It's a wedding album. My son, this is the second video of an album that I created for him that he's given away as a gift. And so he's been invited to a wedding, and for a friend who's getting married, his sister, and my son has known them for some time, and he refers to her, the young lady whose name is Katrina, as his sister as well. And so he asked me if I would make them a wedding album. And so after I finished the other many, I waited on him to email me the colors and to tell me what she liked as far as her color scheme and the colors of the flowers, and what the bride and the colors the bride and the groom would be wearing and their wedding party. And so I put together this album, and I wanted it to be a little different from what I've been doing outside of the 6x6 or the TP minis, or those type. I wanted to try something else. And so I came up with this one. Again, it's a Not So Many album. The measurements for this album, using chipboard covers on the front and back. The chipboards measure 6 3/4 width and 10 1/2 in height. Each one of the pages measure 6 1/4 in width and 10 inches long in height. And so I want to get the basics out of the way. What I used was I didn't want to buy anything. I just wanted to work with what I had at home, since my days are quite full. Didn't want to go out and spend any money. Just wanted to try to see if I could do it with what I had. And so I was able to do that with the items in my stash. So this is the stack that I used to create the album, and I've probably had this stack for a couple of years since I started scrapbooking. And this is the paper stack that I use, Best Occasions. And I was holding on to it because I said I was going to create a black and white album. And it turned out that her color scheme was, she's using grays, her gown is white, and the groom is wearing a royal blue, and she chose yellow for her flowers and various blues for her flowers. But this is the paper stack that I used, and I pulled out the ones that had the whites and the grays in them. I used some of the DCW cardstock, the paper company cardstock, and some Coordinations cardstock to create the album. The album was created using envelopes, and I'm kind of not moving the album very much because it's going to take up the width of this. As I extend all the pages open to their full capacity, it's probably going to take up the width, so I want to not go out of frame with it. But what the front of it says, it says Our Wedding, and the sentiments came from the paper stack. So this says Our Wedding and Happily Ever After. Again, the flowers came from the stash that I had. She's using lilies. And so I had these lilies, and I think I purchased them from the Dollar Tree in the wedding section, Party Favors. And so, and these flowers are from silk flowers that I put together and put the rhinestones in them here, and I added some ribbon trim. And again, this is cardstock for the chipboard covering is the cardstock here, and then the pattern paper there. And so this is the album. Hope I'm in frame. Side view and back, and the back just has my information on it. And so I'm going to get started with sharing the album. It's plain inside. I didn't add any embellishments other than a few flowers. And she's not a scrapbooker at all. And so what I'm going to do is refer her to this video. And in addition to that, what I've also decided to do is I've printed out a lot of, wrote on a lot of cards that I'm going to include. And just letting her know what size photos she can use in the album. And put a note on where there are pull-out tags. There are 6 pockets, large pockets, in the album. And so the tags that are inside measure about 10, maybe 9 3/4 long by 6 inches, which would give her additional space for more photos. And then I just made the back of it one side just plain white so that she could do some journaling, because again I did not add any embellishments. I didn't add any journaling spots because I wanted the album to house a bunch of her pictures and let that be the star of the album, be her wedding day and her photos, and she can do her journaling inside the pockets. So let me get started with showing you the album. What I did is I used a ribbon, a white ribbon for the tie on the side. That's going to be for the closure. And then as you open it up, this will be her first page, first 2 pages. And I tried to make the photo spots, the mats, to accommodate full-size photos, or where she doesn't have to do a whole lot of trimming, since again she is not a scrapbooker. And so this is the first page. When you open up the album, this is what you'll see. And I thought what she'd do is put a picture of herself, the bride and the groom, or was my thought, and then I didn't want to throw my ideas at her. So what I'm going to do is include a couple of packs of stickers with wording on it, so that she can place them as she places the images, if she chooses to do so. The inside of the album, if you can see it here, it says Happily Ever After. There. And so when you open it up on this side, again, there's enough photo spots. I think I counted, probably with just the photo mats, probably she can hold about 42 various size nice size photos. And open it up that way, on that side. And then when you have this open, here's a tag here in this pocket. And again, they're rather large tags. And it's just plain and white on this side. So she can do a lot of journaling on that one. And so that's one on this side. And then there's another one on this side. There. So she can add probably 2, 3, depending on the size of the photos, on here as well. It gives her, and then she can even put some inside the pockets as well. And so when you close this up, you close both of these, then you can flip this side open this way. And again, she could put more pictures here. And where this flower is here is a tag. This is a pocket with a pull-out tag here. Again, it's plain. Put it here. And I have to get this album out in the mail because my son has to, we're in California. He lives in Northern California, but he's flying out to Texas for the wedding. And so when you close that side, then it's duplicated, mimicked on this side. So you open this side, and here's another pocket. Here. And so the album has 14 rather large pages. And then you close this. And then what I'm going to do is open this side and open this side. And again, the opportunity here for a large photo there, another pocket here, play it again. I was working on another album similar to this one, not as many pages. And then when my son told me that he wanted me to get this, I kind of put that one to the side so that I can do this one. Here's another pocket here. And then I have these flaps of photos that gives her more photo opportunities here with a journaling spot. I did put a journaling spot here. And it's the same thing on this side. Now, I kind of had a hard time trying to find the colors because she said various blues and then the yellows. And so I kind of had to sit a while. And you guys know me, I don't go into anything without praying about it. And so taking time to pray and letting it go. And so what I did is all day Labor Day is when I kind of put it all together. I did the binding for the album on Saturday night. And then I just put it up and thought, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to pray about it. And Monday it kind of came together. It took me all day Monday. I let some things go and took some pictures of it and sent it to my son so that he could see it, to let me know what he thought. So this is my album. And fully opened, this is what it looks like. I mean, I know I'm out of frame, but that's about how long it is with additional photos, front and back. So I hope you guys like it. More importantly than that, I hope Katrina, I'm going to send you a link to the video. I hope you like it. I hope your husband likes it. I had fun creating it, and Corey really wanted you to have something nice. That's my son, Corey is his name. He's my oldest. And so guys, this is my album. Again, I'll show you the back. I hope you guys like it. Please leave me comments. This is the side view of the album. You can see how thick it is. It's quite heavy. So please leave comments. Subscribe to my channel. Just let me know what you guys think. I hope you have a blessed rest of the evening. By the time I put this up, it'll be tomorrow. So have a blessed day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves. Bye bye.